Alright, I'm just creating another video. I was going to demonstrate a couple other features, the things you can do with this application. Today we're going to look at a college race. This is last year. This is the pre-national race. We're going to look at the white race where BYU ran. It's kind of mind-boggling to me. Because this is some of the best teams in the country came to run this race to get a preview for nationals. Obviously last year they split the teams up, but there's still some really good teams here, and so many 34 teams. And for BYU to have this low of a score against them is pretty crazy, considering all the talent that these guys can recruit and the scholarships. It just shows how good of a team BYU had last year. Yet there's another powerhouse team, Northern Arizona, that ended up beating BYU at nationals. But anyway, I've been following BYU the last 4 or 5 years or so, and it's just been pretty cool how consistent they are, and how well they've been running with a lot of local talent. Since I'm kind of semi-close, I'm in Salt Lake County, southern Salt Lake County. Anyway, so here I was just gonna show you how to do grouping here. So what I'm gonna do is, just for fun, we're gonna compare BYU to the field. So I'm gonna go like this. So basically what I did is I just combined, I believe it was Washington, the second place team, and it made them just combine them into the field. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this with all the other teams. So Syracuse, UCLA. So you can you can either go here and access it here, or you can just click on the entry, which I'm going to start doing here. So we got to do this for a lot of teams. So if we see here, I think Washington had a score of like 106 or something. Now that you combined all these teams, they're getting closer, their score's lowering. So this example is just crazy because essentially what we're doing is combining all the teams as if they were one team against BYU. Obviously you have lots of flexibility. You could group lots of teams into different conferences and compare conferences, which could be kind of fun, some kind of fun analysis. I don't know. I mean, see people writing articles for cross country, and they compare and do stats. So this might just be kind of useful to do some fun things and quickly analyze different scenarios. May be able to come up with some good headlines or bullet points just to kind of put things into perspective. Look at things from different point of views. Okay, so I'm not sure that I'm going to need to group all of these. I know I'm going to go ahead and take a look really quick of what we're still missing. Okay, so San Francisco had a guy up there, Louisville and Arizona. Those are the only teams that currently are ahead of BYU. So Louisville, San Francisco, and Arizona. So I'm going to just go ahead and find those. There's Louisville. Go ahead and combine that. Find San Francisco. There they are. And the last team, Arizona. There. Alright. I could go ahead and combine the rest of the teams, but it's not going to change the score at this point. So basically, if you were to pit BYU against the whole field, they lost by 1 single point. That's just crazy to me on a national level, national meet, that BYU could come in and do so well. You know, I'm actually going to highlight BYU really quick anyway. About done. I'm going to do one last thing, but so, here they had, 4 of the top 7, 5 in the top 12, and their 6th was 20th. Okay, so their 7th was a little back, but yeah, so just a crazy performance. So one last thing I was going to show you, let's say that you built this BYU versus the field. Probably want to clean it up and maybe combine the rest of the teams, but anyway, so once you've made the modifications and kind of have created a story that maybe you want to share, you could actually just hit save here and create a summary. So I'm just going to put BYU versus field, I don't know, something like that, and hit save. Alright, and so then basically it just tells me shareable link whipped up, and it gives me a link, and I can click here, it'll copy it to my clipboard, and then now I can go ahead and close out of this. But now that I have the link, I'm just going to close out of this application and go here. You can paste your link, like if you're to send it to a friend or anything, someone else, they can go to the link, and it loads up here. Give it a minute to load up. Taking a little longer than usual. We didn't run into a bug. Oh, we ran into a little bug here. I gotta fix this. I need to change that. Yeah, I kind of changed the way this works. I just need to fix that on my end. That should do it. Hopefully. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, I gotta fix something, but already hit. Okay, one last try. I'm gonna get this sorted out. So the link's currently wrong. But now if we can get the correct link. There we are. Okay, so basically here's your description. BYU versus the field. Wisconsin pre-nationals. There's kind of your modifications. I don't want this to come across as like official results, because obviously anyone could come here and edit. So generally, if there's a description here, it's going to be someone modified it. Maybe I'll kind of create some other indicators here if it's a saved modified from the original results, just so that no one would take this as official. Yeah, so there you have it. This is just kind of something I've been working on a little bit on the side. There's still a few kinks to work out, but I'm getting closer. Want to have this up and running for sure by this upcoming cross-country season for high school and college. This year I'll probably mainly be focusing on Division 1, but I think like I mentioned previously, if anyone's interested, there's enough interest, you can contact me. Maybe able to add some other college races like Division 2 or other high school races, so just let me know. Thanks.